So this is Anthony, Wikra Property Company Limited. Thank you for joining us and God bless you. So thank you so much. Welcome to Wicklad. Today is Wednesday. As I promised some times back that I was to come live and back to you and discuss the opportunities that are around Makutano. So what are the investment opportunities that we have around Makutano? Inamaanisha kama unataka kuegeza ama kuweka pale Makutano, what opportunities are there for you that can make you consider investing in Makutano? So today I point out quite a number of them, and today allow me to be brief. I will not take long. So just the next few minutes I will get to make you see the clear picture why you should consider investing in Makutano town and its environs. One, it is good I point out in terms of farming. Could we have a lot of doing farming? Makutano is one of the best areas in terms of topography, the way the lads are, in terms of if you want to do the best, they are very ideal for, in case you want to do mechanization, you want to do drip irrigation, the topography is very suitable for that. So that is among the one of the reasons I will make you and see the opportunities. Have you ever thought of doing the poultry farming? One, the environment is so good in terms of the climate is very favorable for poultry farming. In case you want to do dairy farming, very suitable. You want to do horticulture, you cannot consider any other place beside Makutano town. Because bearing in mind, then the way in terms of in case you think of farming, there are a number of things that you need to consider in terms of you want to think of a place that water is available, in terms of accessibility to the land. You want to get your produce to the market. For instance, if I point out the issue of horticulture, I don't want to think of any other place in Kenya where you can do horticulture farming beside Makutano. You want to do French beans, you want to do tomatoes, and it's good I point to you that most of the marketers around this place, we have Nairobi, think of Kiambu, think of Kenol and the Murang'a and its environs. Most of the tomatoes that are consumed in Nairobi, these are tomatoes that are farmed in Makutano and its environs. But again, you want to consider that we have available lands for lease. For instance, you want to settle in Makutano, you don't necessarily to buy that big chunk of land, because lands are very readily available in terms in case you want to lease. You could be considered doing you settle in Makutano where you take, for instance, you take a plot from Wikrad, then from that plot you're able to do farming within its environments. What I mean is this, unaweza chukua plot kama kutoka kwetu, then pale mbali na karibu na mto unaweza kodisha samba, you can lease around. The lands are available in big chunks. So that is one of the reasons that will make you think of, that's a very big time opportunity. And it's good to let you know that now that kama Kenya venye tunaongea, we are talking of urbanization, most of the people are moving towards town. So in terms of farm produce, in case you want to do agriculture, the market is ready. The market is ready. I mean, nobody is there to satisfy in terms of, in case you want to do the poultry farming, the eggs, people venye sahi watu wanaongea, watu wataki kula nyama, white meat, people are sort of going towards white meat. So poultry farming very ideal, kienyeji and all that. Again, it is good. That's in terms of farming. I mean, I can't exhaust the opportunity available in farming in Makutano town because it's so broad. So in case you want to have a thought of doing farming, consider Makutano. It is also good that that's one of the opportunities I will point out there. We also have the think of industrial opportunities that are around there. It is good I point that there are so many industries that are coming up in Makutano. Because one, for the fact of dual carriage, the fact of the infrastructure that the government has put in place. So, meaning Makutano being the gateway to quite a number of counties. We have Embu, we have Meru, we have Isiolo, you want to get to Nyeri, and sort of is a kind of a gateway to all these counties that I've mentioned. So, in case you want to do an industry, for instance, there are people that you want to do like, let's say you want to do a farm, the animal feeds. You want to do, the market is available. You want to talk of the farm inputs. Anything that you may consider in terms of industry, they are so much available. The market is ready. It's very ideal because you're able to catch. You're able to catch the Meru as a market, the Embu as a market. We have for instance, just before you get to Makutano, we have somebody that has put up go down. Again, based and bearing in mind the topography of the Makutano and its surroundings, in terms of, it's very ideal for doing warehouses. And again, it's good I remind you that Makutano is proximity to Mwea irrigation schemes is very near. It's about less than 10 kilometers. So you want to do a rice mill, very suitable. It is also good, I point to you that in case you want to do investment in education, what has happened and what is happening now, the fact that people are settling there, the demand for private school and demand for better education, for people want to take their kids and the people to get to good schools. And so that's another big time opportunities. That's why you realize that there are quite a number of private schools that have come up in Makutano. And it's good I let you know that they have clients, because you get to most of them from the little research that we have done as a company. We have noted quite a number of them. That's why you find, and you see it in most of our videos, where you find, especially those that we're doing live in the evenings, you find meeting with the school vans, quite a number of, there are so quite a number of private schools. And I can tell you, nobody can, you can't exhaust the market, because the market is wide. The fact that the population, the people are moving from Nairobi to, and the demographics and research that was done a few years back by the census that was done, it shows that quite a number of the people, the population is growing. That's in Makutano and in the environment, the population is growing very fast. So, and the demand for housing, and that's have an implication in the fact that people would like to take their kids to schools. So that is again also an opportunity that you can consider. In case you want to do a private schools, you can consider Makutano and its violence. It's also good, I point, now let's see this. We have industries coming up. We have the staff that want to settle. They want to somewhere to decide. They want somewhere to settle and to stay. So that still have an effect in the terms of the demand for housing. So you want to do an apartment, you want to do rental houses, Makutano again, very ideal. Bearing in mind the proximity to Nairobi to the proximity to Junja, the proximity to Roiro, and also the proximity to the neighboring towns, where people are working. So the demand housing. And also good, I point out, bearing in mind right now the Cambridge Research University that is coming up there, the demand for housing will go up, so that people want to live in good houses. So you want to consider somewhere you want to do a plot, and that's what I'm telling you. The most ideal time to buy and to own a plot is now. Now that the prices have already peaked. Actually, in the next 5 or so years, you expect the prices in the next 5-10 years, the prices of the properties and the plots will be very high. So the time to buy is now. Do you have a mind, and do you have ever thought of doing rental houses? This is the right time to acquire land. The first thing that you do is to acquire a land. And a land is a very key factor in case you want to do rental houses, you want to do apartments. And so consider investing in Makutano. So I mean, we can't exhaust the opportunities around Makutano town. They are quite broad. So that's why ningekuambia, wherever you are, wherever you could be in diaspora, and you are considering, could be retirement, you want to do an apartment, you want to do a certain industry, there is a kind of investment that you want to make. So consider buying and acquiring a property in Makutano town. And as WICRAD, this is the opportunity that we are presenting to you. And what we do as WICRAD, remember in WICRAD, we always consider knowledge, and we do a lot of research. And this is the research that we have done before even we acquire any land, and before we thought of settling, investing, and acquiring quite a number of parcels of lands in Makutano. We have quite done broad research, and that's why we would like you to considering the opportunities that are presented. I have told you, you can do education, you think of farming, you think of doing rental apartments, that is, you want to get into real estate. You cannot consider any other town, any other place beside Makutano and in violence. And as WICRAD, these opportunities that you provide to you. You have a dream of doing farming, a dream of owning a school, a dream of owning could be an industry and building an industry. This is the opportunity that we present to you as WICRAD Property Company Limited. And venye nakwambianga, hii mambo we can't exhaust. That will keep you educating and informing you and keeping you informed every now and then. And thank you for joining us. And as WICRAD, I always tell you can visit us for more. You want to get to know more about what is happening in Makutano, you can always get us on the number 0700 048048. You can also get in our website, that is wicradpropertycompany.co.ke. We are also on Facebook, we are on Instagram, on TikTok, and reach out to us, and we get to remember as WICRAD, we always say that we actualize your dreams for a better tomorrow. So reach us on the number that I've given you, that is on this number 0700 048048, and we get to let you know more about the opportunities around Makutano and its environs. God bless you and bye-bye. Thank you for joining us. See you next week. Thank you.